Hey Flosstube, this is Kate, the Queen of Starts, and it is Wednesday, November 23rd. Yeah, it is. I can remember that. Anyway, for about 5 seconds, right? Anyway, so I'm coming to you a day early because tomorrow is Thanksgiving here in the United States. So we have a couple of friends coming to join us and a lot of cooking to do and a lot of fun, and we're going to enjoy ourselves. So decided to come a day early and show you my starts and my whips, and I have a tiny bit of happy mail, and that's it. I hope everybody's having a good week. I know a lot of people are traveling, and I know a lot of people are getting ready for the holiday. So let us get started. First off, oh, there we go. I brought it in here. I had a couple of questions on my last video. YouTube's being funny. I'm not seeing all the comments. It says I have 13 comments on my last video, but I'm only seeing, I think, 11. So, not sure what's going on with that. So, if you ask a question or make a comment and I don't respond, ask again, please. Anyway, Little Snips and Susie Q. Scott, 1954, both asked the same question. With the last video, did the dogs get the squirrel? No, they didn't. They just barked at him until he took advantage of them looking away and he escaped. But I'm not sure if they'd know what to do with a squirrel if they caught it, honestly. I mean, despite the fact they're both hound dogs, they don't have much of the hunter instinct in them. Miss Rowe asked, are your UFOs in your will? Because in case you didn't see this last video, I had talked about potentially, if something happened to me, when my whips weren't finished, I'd be okay with that. Officially, no, they're not yet, but I have explained to my family and made it clear to them that if something should happen to me, I would, where my whips are supposed to go, who they should contact, find some stitchers to show them some love, because my family, I have no one to leave them to. So not officially, but my family knows what I want done with them. And if they don't do what I want, who cares? I'll be dead. So, she also asked, can I do a segment on buying fabric for cross stitch? I am probably not the person to ask on that one, because I'm only learning in the last year how to buy fabric. There's no right or wrong way to buy fabric. But a lot of my fabric does come from Michael's and Joann's. I have learned some things over the last year. Are there, Ms. Rowe asked, are there standard sizes for fabric? Do you buy it by the yard? Excuse me. I know a lot of the hand dyers, they sell it. I have learned this, that you can buy what's called a Stitcher's Eighth, which is a 13 by 17 piece. There's a fat quarter, which is 18 by something. I don't have the paper in front of me. That's what I order from. I don't know the measurements off the top of my head. But Katie the Stash Queen would. She would know all about those fabrics. Because I'm just learning. Like I said, I still like to buy it in the tube at Michael's and Joann's. That's what I do. Can I add the link to SoldierStitching? Sure can. I don't know why, Shannon's tough to find. Not sure why that doesn't come up, but I can put a link to her videos below. You should watch her. Let's see. How long will it take for Flosstube to be recognized as a word in the dictionary? Right? Soon, I hope. I mean, my phone, I finally convinced it that Flosstube was a word. But you're right, when the dictionaries are flagging it, it's a word. It's a word to us. So, Auntie Red asked, can you please put the link to Miss Piggy G underneath the description? It's in the description on the last video. I can put it in here again. You can also, when you go into eBay, up next to search, there's the advanced option. If you click that, you can search by seller, and it's Miss Piggy G, all one word, all lowercase letters. She should come up as a seller, doing it that way. But And you can see what she has for sale. The last time I had checked, she didn't have any more fabric for sale, but she does, I don't know eBay's policies on how much you can sell, how often, that kind of thing. So she doesn't always have fabric listed. Check back every week, or you can message her. I've done that. I've messaged her and said, hey, I'm looking to buy some more fabric from you. How soon will you have any for listing? And she'll list it immediately, knowing that there's a buyer out there. So you can do that too. So there should be a link on the last video to her Etsy eBay shop, or page, or store, or whatever they call them. So those were all the questions. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. Hopefully I'll see them and answer them the best I can. Okay, starts. I have my basket here. Okay. I want to say this was either Thursdays or Fridays. I think I'm missing a start. Anyway, probably put it away without realizing it. Anyway, first up we have the Thanksgiving sampler from Clouds Factory. And I don't have a picture to show you. I can put a link in the description below. It's available on their website and on their Etsy shop. But here it is. This is a piece of the 14 count hand-dyed blue fabric I got from eBay. So I don't know who it's by, but it's very pretty. And I love the way the white looks on it. But there's my little pilgrim man. I had worked on this for a couple other sales or challenges, so that's why I have almost the pilgrim man done. He still needs a head. But he's getting there. So, and I have my Snoopy fighting the chair needle minder from Minding My Minders. Next up is Autumn Lineup from the Trilogy. These are fun. I still need to get the winter lineup, I think. I always forget which one. I have 3 of them. And I'm pretty sure it's winter. Anyway. But I'm doing that on 14 count Ada in sand. That I bought in a tube from Michael's. Actually, this one came in my eBay lot, I think. But it was in the tube from Michael's. So, anyway, there it is. Tiny little start on that. Now, see, I know that was Saturdays. So, I know I'm missing one somewhere. Anyway, there we have Autumn. Oh, I know what one I'm missing. Okay. We'll get it together. Anyway, there's the start of the word Autumn. And I'm stitching that in the Carrie's Creation Cocoa cotton. I don't think I'll, what's the word? I don't think I'll convert all the flosses to Carrie's. Some DMC. I just wanted that for the words. And I have a little pumpkin button needle minder that I made myself. I want to say I bought the buttons at Hobby Lobby. I think. Get in there. Alright, I know that was Saturday. Sunday start turned into my whip for the day just because Sunday was a rough day. So, here it is. This is Rejoice by Ursula Michael. And this is from the Fall 2016 Cross Stitch and Needlework. Just love, love, love the colors in this. I need to get the correct Krynic. I had looked at it and I said, okay, gold Krynic, I have that. It actually calls for a different color of gold. And I was like, oh, okay, I can do that. So since I'm going to Threads That Bind on Tuesday, I'll go ahead and pick it up. Okay, so here it is. Like I said, I did a lot on this on Sunday. I'm starting with the smaller box on the inside here and working on all the black, and then I can start filling in with the colors. Then I think I'm going to do some of the leaves and flowers above that before I attempt to move on to the upper border. But that was very nice stitching for Sunday, because like I said, I needed something to focus on. Not anything too complicated, but something that kept me focused on it. Anyway, I have, it says, remember the reason for the season. Needle minder from Minding My Minders. And this is 28 count antique white Lugana. Put it in the bag. They don't want to go back in the bags today. All right, Monday, I started another Thanksgiving chart. I was going to start one today, and I just wasn't feeling it. So I have something else planned. This is Thanksgiving Give Thanks by the Floss Box on Etsy. And see, there's a little girl with a turkey. Cute, cute. And I'm doing it on the same 14 count hand-dyed blue Aida I got from eBay. I had two pieces that were roughly the same size. And they actually came out just perfect for these charts. So, meant to be. Just love how that white shows up. I know I swapped the white for B5200 like I normally do. So, there's that started. And I have the companion needle minder, Snoopy Fighting the Chair, my other one, from Minding My Minders. And then yesterday, I took a much needed tech break. We used to do those every 2 weeks here, but I haven't been doing them as often. So, oh, it was nice. It's nice to just decompress sometimes. Just turn the computers off and the phones and the Anyway, so I actually had two starts. I didn't plan to do these both, but it just worked out that way. First up was from the December 2005 Cross Country Stitching magazine. Everything's in different places. It's called Country Baking. I just love it. Look at all the goodies and the sweets. And I saw that and I was like, okay, I need to start that now. So, I'm doing this on 18 count Aida. You can see I've started there with I have the two threads running there because Jeremiah Junction loves lots of shading. So this ribbon here in the center is actually 2 shades of green. So I'm working them both at the same time. So, and I have my Gingy needle minder from Nifty Needle Dannies. One of my absolute favorites. He is too cute. I need that. I love him. So cute. Anyway, so that was my first start yesterday, and then I was talking with Shannon about I can't remember her name now, but there was a lady in the Heaven and Earth Designs group that has been talking about extreme cross-country stitching, and she stitches her heids one color at a time for the entire chart. She takes the color that has the most stitches and stitches that first, and then goes down from there. And she had a tutorial video on it, and then she was talking about how you can have your charts as easy PDFs on your computer where you can mark them off, and I don't know anything about that. And Shannon was trying to explain it to me, and just over the head. Anyway, the point of all that was I started thinking about it, and I was like, I want to try that. And so I printed out one of my smaller heids. So this is Quick Stitch Huggable by Randall Spangler on the Heaven and Earth Designs website. He's so cute. And this is, one of the smaller heids. I say that. It's 195 by 192, which gives it a total of 37,440 stitches. I wrote that down so I could keep track of myself. The color that has the most stitches is actually way over on page 2. And I was like, I'm not gridding this one, so I don't want to try and count over. So I actually picked the second largest group of stitches, which has 1,800, and grabbed my 18 count Aida, cut out a piece. See, it's not that big, actually, for 18 count. And started working on it yesterday. And I actually did 531 stitches of this color. And there we have it. So I was just having a good time with this yesterday. Well, tech-free too, so I couldn't pull up my charts in my Dropbox. So I needed something I had paper charts of. So anyway, but that's what I did. I'm working on that. And I'm going to keep working on that, actually, and see how well that goes. So since it's a huggable chart, quick stitch huggable, I have my Snoopy Hugging Woodstock needle minder from, I'm going to say True North Needle Minders, I think. So I had my 2 starts yesterday. Like I said, I was going to start my hoodies in Everything Give Thanks chart today. Was not feeling it. But I am going to start. It's all ready to go. I have the floss pulled and everything ready. I just haven't actually put a stitch in yet. So this is Lizzie Kate's Winter Alphabet. And I am subbing for DMC for the Call for Colors. And since it's the alphabet chart, a lot of times I'll just, if I don't have the exact color, I'll just pull something close that I like because it's letters. This is where the letter charts are awesome because this is where you can really get fun with your flosses and play with them. So this is 14 count Aida. It is a brown, ooh, there's the sparkles. It's a brown opalescent that I bought from Fabrics by LJ. And my needle minder is a kind of a sparkly winter tree from Brenda's Minders and More. So I'm going to be putting some stitches in that fairly soon. And that's it for my starts. I will show you, because I kitted this up today, and this is my start for tomorrow. I will be starting Snapdragon Fairy by Nora Corbett. Pretty. And she was a lovely package deal from Leslie at Under the Sea Fabrics, who is back in business. Yay! Well, she was taking a break because she was moving. But I'm excited. You should go check out the website. I'm deciding which fabrics I want to buy. Anyway, but this is 28 count Jobelin in Lapis. So I had to do a floss toss on this one. I really wanted to put Snapdragon Fairy on her, but I just had to double check some of the colors in here to make sure they would look good on the fabric, and it's going to be so pretty. So I'm going to work on her, start her tomorrow. So I have my floss ready, my beads ready, all of that. I don't have a needle minder on my fabric. Okay, we're going to have to remedy that. Anyway, so that's my start for tomorrow. But I'll show you progress on those 2 next week. So, whips. Not too many. Haven't had a lot of stitchy time this week. That's okay. Oh, itchy nose. Who is missing me? I worked on my Puffle Stitch crest for the Puffle Stitch challenge in the Stitch What's challenge for the Puffle Stitch house, the Puffle Stitch crest. Okay, I can talk. Hi. Okay, so I worked on this a bit. This is 14 count hand-dyed Aida from Fantasy Dyed Fabrics. I had the horse done before. I hear a little girl crying. She's not happy about something. Sissy's watching her. But anyway, so I had the horse done before, and so I started working on some of the lighter gray outline there. And I have my Rapunzel Hufflepuff needle minder from True North Needle Minders. Yeah, back in there. Okay. This was the start that was missing. I knew I was missing a start. So I started this last week, and I pulled it out to work on it for Cross Stitch It's Fun's weekly challenge of family. This is the Aries chart. Doreen Jones, in her shop on Etsy, has a chart called Horoscope People. So what I'm doing is I'm taking the charts for the 4 people in my family here. So I've started the Aquarius for my husband and the Capricorn for me, and now I've started the Aries for Hope. So I started this and did a little bit of this green here, and then I was working on it the other day, and I'm trying to finish out the green on the top of the Aries ram. So I'm doing these individually as ornaments. So I still need to start Gemini for the Miss Alex. And, there we go. And my needle binder is 2 running horses from Minding My Minders, because Miss Hope is the horse lover. Okay. Fine, stick together. I don't care. Next up, my Doctor Who whip for Stitch Mania, Something Old, Something New, Something Borrowed, Something Blue, is a Doctor Who Christmas chart. I think that's the actual name. Doctor Who Christmas pattern, yes. And the shop is Capes and Crafts on Etsy. I'll put the link to it, but you can pretty much get the gist of it, because I'm almost done. So I had all the words done and the outline of the TARDIS and the red outline already done. So I've just been filling in the leaves on the holly there, and slow going because they're just far enough apart that they have to be stitched individually. So slow going on that, but I am enjoying it. And I'm debating, there's some red berries in between, like 1 berry in the center of each of these, and then there's like 4 little berries here, 5. I haven't decided if I'm going to do beads or not for those. I might do beads, I might do stitches. I don't know. Anyway, I've been working on this. And I have my Caffeinate Dalek needle minder from True North Needle Minders. And my last whip for the week is the November Calendar Girl from Little House Needleworks. And I did a lot on her. This is on 14 count smoke tone Ada. But there she is. She now has, her apron is just about done. I just have to finish the hearts on the pockets. She has socks and shoes and legs now. I have to finish her dress. I have to actually stitch her dress. She's holding a pie plate. She has hands now. She has a face. She has hair. So getting there. I think I only have just a couple more. I have her dress to do, and then she'll be done. I can start working on the vine and the flowers and the words over here. And I have my Minion Turkey Needle Minder from Minding My Minders. Okay, so that's all my whips for the week. That's all my starts for the week. Happy mail, happy mail. 2 things of happy mail, that's it. Although I'm keeping my fingers crossed that my minders from Nifty Needle Nannies show up today. The mail's been kind of wonky with the holiday. This was supposed to show up Thursday. I think I got it Saturday. Even though it never updated on the USPS website. So my minders were supposed to be here Monday. And who knows. I love the postal system, I really do. So anyway, I'm hoping those show up today. Otherwise, they'll be here Friday. Anyway, so I ordered from Fabrics by LJ. Lucas has some signature sets of floss that he dyes. And so I bought, it's 2 of each color. So this is the signature red, the signature orange, the signature yellow, which is more of a light green. It's pretty. The signature blue, the signature green, and the signature purple. So, just some nice variation flosses. So, if I need a solid color for something that I want to use hand dyed for, it's perfect. And then my other piece of Happy Mail was the Carousel Horse. I can read backwards. Carousel Horses in Cross Stitch by Donna Cooler. I got this on Amazon. I got one of the, see, it's an ex-library book. A lot of times I'll get the used copies instead of the new ones. Because I think I paid all of $1 or $2 for this book. Shipping was $4, but still, I paid $6 for this versus the new one, which was, well, the list price is $15. So, and it's nice. It has so many beautiful, beautiful charts in it. There's 12 different horses in here. And then there's some little bitty charts, but the main draw is the horses. There's the January horse. And the February horse. There is not a picture for the March horse. There was a page removed from the book. It doesn't affect the chart at all. It was just the picture. So there's no picture for the March horse. Might be... No. Okay. That's okay. That was the only thing. Had one page missing. But not a big deal. There's the April horse. Very spring themed. The May horse, very striking on the black. Has lots of gold in it. There's the June horse. Lots of lace and roses. Very wedding related. The July one is one of my favorites. It's quite funny. I can't remember now. Forgive me. Someone had mentioned when I showed this in Stitch Mania that she'd gotten this book and her 2 favorites were July and October. And those are my 2 favorites out of all of these. Although I do like the August one. Bucking Bronco there. The Santa Fe desert theme. The September horse is the one from the cover. It has the zebra with the circus animals. My other favorite is the October horse. Very Halloween themed. So July and October are my favorites. Here's the November one. Look at the colors on that. And the December one. Very Christmassy. So, fun book. Got from Amazon. That's all my Happy Mail. So, I guess that's a super short video for me. 30 minutes. But that's all I got. So I hope you have a good rest of the week. If you're here in the States and you celebrate Thanksgiving, I hope you enjoy Thanksgiving tomorrow. eat lots of good food because our diets start on Friday. Actually, no, shopping starts on Friday. I don't shop on Thursday. I don't care who's open. I don't go shopping on Thursday. But no, we're just going out to get presents for the girls. And I'm having a big sale in No Name Needle Minders. I've been having a sale for the last week on different themed letters. Everybody's been having a lot of fun with that. And I have 3 big days of sales coming up, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So come see me at No Name Needle Minders. Shameless plug. And I guess that's it. So have a good weekend. Have lots of fun stitchy time. Lots of good food. And I will see you next week. Bye.